Hey there, adventurers, and good morning from the Disney Dream. Today is day 2 of our 4-night vacation where we are here at Castaway Cay today. This is Disney's special private island where hopefully, if it's not too rainy, we can check that out. And tonight we are going to be dining at Animator's Palate, and there's going to be so much more, from shows to the beach, and we'll see what today brings us. So let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. Now when it comes to Disney cruise, there's going to be breakfast where, if you didn't know already, food is included with your stay here on board Disney Dream, except for the special exclusive restaurants and some snacks at select theaters. You can have room service delivered, or you can check out Cabana's, this buffet with an array of breakfast offerings such as eggs, waffles, bacon, sausage, hash browns, you name it. And today we're going to check that out first. Now here you can get omelets made. There's also yogurt, smoothies, cheese, salami, ham, turkey, lemon wedges. There's also capers, red onions. There's even rolls, muffins, eggs, omelets already made, sausage, bacon, steak, waffles, croissants, and there's even donuts too. There's also fruits, cereal, prunes, raisins, granola, and more. Oatmeal, grits. They even have miso soup, ginger chicken congee, and egg fried rice. Alongside, there's also bagels, English muffins, toast, Mickey waffles, and all sorts of pancakes. There's also eggs Benedict, eggs Julia, along with hash browns, grilled tomatoes, and sauteed mushrooms. Now I decided to get myself some eggs, hash browns, Mickey waffle, bacon, muffin, and this chocolate croissant too, which was really interesting. I thought today the food was absolutely amazing, especially the Mickey waffle and hash brown. But for now, it's time to head back to our room and head over to Castaway Cay, since luckily it is getting sunnier. When it comes to Castaway Cay, this is Disney's first private island with tons of beautiful beaches, entertainment, and so much more. Plus, you may even spot a character or two. Before heading out, I did want to say a few things before heading off to the island. So, before leaving, you will need to have a Keyed World card or Disney band. And if you're 18 years old or older, you also need a photo ID. And welcome to Castaway Cay adventures. We just got off the gangway and it's now time to explore the island. Also, a few things I want to point out is that there is a Easter egg for Josh tomorrow with Tomorrow Doc. As for the first stop of the day, it's going to be to cargo handling. Since this is a tram service, it takes you all the way to Castaway Beach. Alright, so just got off the tram, and first thing that I can see is that when it comes to today, there is so many excursions that are canceled. So if it's raining or if weather is impacting your day, then unfortunately there will be plenty of excursions canceled. While we don't have any excursions planned today, it is unfortunate to see how many excursions are canceled. So despite the many activities canceled, there is still the beach, and it is getting clear in terms of weather. So let's head over to the family beach. Next door to the sign, there is the By the Seashore, where there's tons of merchandise and more here. There's also a summertime freeze bar with all sorts of beverages, and there's even Olaf's statue out here. Here there's also Flipper's Floats, where they have floats and snorkeling gear that you can rent. And up here is going to be Pelican Point, where you can snorkel, relax at the beach, and have some fun. There's even a sandbar with all sorts of alcoholic beverages they can get. Alright, so it's now time to head into the beach since we're now in here. And, ooh, the water is cold. My goodness. But now I'm gonna head to the beach and I'll see you after. Let me do some quickly. It's not even working. What the heck? Also, if you have a wheelchair and you can't go onto the sand, well, there is a wheelchair accessible beach where you can go on the surface and go near the water. Throughout Castaway Cay, there's tons of Bahamian rental and merchandise here, especially with some hats, jewelry, and shirts. As I'm walking down, I thought I'd take a look at this beach quickly because this is the main family beach here. There's tons and tons of chairs where you can sit back and relax, and this is massive. So if you're heading over to Castaway Cay, highly recommend coming here rather than Pelican's Point because there's so much more room. Plus, there's also a ropes course that younger ones can do. It looks so cool. Also, there's a little nod to Jeff Fowl, who is in charge of Walt Disney World. There's even conch out with a bar here that serves alcoholic beverages. And just across is going to be a Cookies Barbecue, the first Cookies. There's even seashells and everything, where there's tons of merchandise, and you can also get Castaway Cay merch with sand buckets and swimsuits. In terms of Castaway Cay merchandise, there is a long sleeve shirt along with t-shirt. There's also hats, beach ball headbands, towel, t-shirt. There's even towel clips and other merchandise all inside here. There's also the Mount Rushmore photo op here. Just across from Mount Rushmore though, there is a first aid in case you need any help or assistance on island. And plus there's also Skulls Cove, a play area for younger ones, as this is their own version of the kids club. I think now it is time to head back on the tram since it is almost getting around 3. And right now from the looks of it, it is pretty clear, so I guess it's time to head back on to Disney Dream. And I am now back on board Disney Dream. I gotta say today it was pretty quick getting back on board since you do have to go through some security. They have to check your ID and key to world card, and by now it is now time to get changed since right now I was thinking about maybe grabbing some lunch since I didn't eat anything, so we'll see what's on board. And I think overall, despite the early morning rain, I think today was absolutely amazing. It was very relaxing on the beach. There was a lot of people around the beach areas, so definitely recommend coming earlier in the morning if it's not raining. But by the end of the day, it was nice to be back on Castaway Cay. The island is beautiful. So with that being said, let's get changed and head up to deck 11. Although before we head upstairs, let's take one last look at Castaway Cay before we embark upon our next adventure. Now when it comes to lunch today, I decided to grab a few bites to eat at both Ramon's Cantina, where I got myself a steak taco, and honestly, that taco is really good. I like the meat and the cheese on top of that. I thought it really worked well, despite how basic my order was. And then I decided to grab a bite to eat at Luigi's Pizza, and I gotta say, the pizza is always incredible, every single time. And especially after a long day like today, that pizza is really good. But lastly, I got myself a bite to eat at Tomater's Grill with some chicken tenders and fries. And it is the perfect way to have a meal here at Disney Dream after such a long day, because those chicken tenders hit. They are absolutely worth getting. I think tonight there's a stage show with Disney Believe. We're also having dinner at Animator's Palate, and we'll see what happens. And now we're downstairs at deck 3 around the merchandise areas. But first, I want to talk a bit about the photo op here, because every night when there's a show, there's a special photo op each night. Like, for example, last night was Gold Mickey's, and tonight is themed to Disney Believe. Now, there's going to be a few shops on board, such as Diamond Wishes, where you can get all sorts of jewelry, Sea Treasures with all sorts of Disney Dream merchandise, along with Mickey's main sale for more Disney merchandise on board. And there's also White Caps, where you can get some designer bags. But first, let's check out the merchandise, because there's some like this sail away jersey with Captain Mickey and Minnie. It's so cool. Disney Cruise Line hat, bag, V-neck, sweater, golf tee, jacket, and more here. There's also some more shirts back here. Whoa, look at this. There's a Disney Dream Spirit jersey along with this Disney Dream Loungefly too. There's also headbands. You can also get portable chargers. What in the world? There's also a Kodak camera too. They even got these special headbands right here. There's a fanny pack with the established year of 98, and then there's even a Disney Cruise Line hat. Also on top of that, this is not music related, but they're like playing Epcot music in here. I like these glasses for Disney Cruise Line. Ooh, I really love these artwork pieces, especially with Sorcerer Mickey. Then there's Pluto, Stitch, and then Mickey and the gang, all in their sailor outfits. So right now they're going to be doing tons of character meet and greets. My objective right now is to head over to dinner, since right now, very soon, in fact, we will be dining at Animator's Palate tonight. I'm so excited since this is an animation-themed restaurant, and I'm going to go ahead and switch the voiceover since I want to respect dining rules, and I'll talk more later on tonight about it. And just got out of Animator's Palate. I gotta say, tonight was really something special, because when it comes to everything, I mean, the restaurant itself is absolutely incredible. I love the theming of the animation. I loved seeing all the drawings, as well as seeing Nemo's show too. But more importantly, the food was incredible. Now, when it comes to tonight's menu, there is going to be especially cocktails like the Blueberry-licious, Great Reef, and Boar Shake, along with appetizers such as the smoked salmon tartar, sliced serrano ham, black truffle pasta persets, and tomato tart, along with soups and salads such as the baked potato and cheddar cheese soup and chicken walnut salad. Plus there's also bread service with the garlic and focaccia bread. There's even main courses such as the penne bolognese, grilled tuna steak, lemon thyme marinated all natural chicken, herb crusted pork chop, and ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin with vegetarian and lighter note offerings. Now, when it comes to dinner tonight, I got myself 2 appetizers of the pasta persets and an entree of them as well. And I gotta say, they were absolutely amazing tonight. And then for dessert, I got myself a special Mickey. And for tonight's dessert, I got myself a cookies and cream ice cream, and that was simply delicious. And also, full disclosure, tonight I am celebrating my mom's birthday, which tonight the waiters sing happy birthday, and that was a special moment for her. Overall though, tonight's dinner was absolutely incredible. I don't know how the other 2 nights will top this one, but we'll see. As for tonight's dessert, there's going to be coffee such as espresso and cappuccino, along with martinis and creme brulee coffees, along with a selection of alcoholic beverages. Plus, there's also desserts such as the crunchy walnut cake, chocolate fudge cheesecake, cookies and cream sundae, apple crumble rice pudding, along with the lemon icebox pie and deconstructed carrot cake. I almost forgot, I also had the cookies and cream sundae, and my goodness, that was absolutely incredible. The cookies and cream ice cream was so good, so sweet, and the pairing of the chocolate sauce and chocolate chip cookies was just absolute perfection. One of the best ice cream desserts I have ever had in my life, and it is so sweet, and it's just a perfect way to end the night at a near perfect restaurant like Animator's Palate, where if you're only choosing one restaurant, it has got to be this one. Afterwards, it was then time to head back over to the room, and inside, I found myself a special birthday cake towel animal, which was so incredible. But now that's going to be a wrap on our adventure here at the Disney Dream. I think that is it for tonight, since really I think after tonight's dinner, I am very tired, and we have a full day tomorrow with Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, Pirate Night, Animator's Palette once again, and so much in store for tomorrow. If you want to support the channel, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and follow for more. But let me know in the comments down below, what's your thoughts on Castaway Cay? I'd love to hear it. As always, till next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.